kama mna dance.
Baby usikode kanaitwaje?
Nini?
Watu wenye wanavyo.
Why?
You don't have a name for them?
Who kimbia nini?
Millennials.
Millennials. Okay.
Millennials.
Have you ever cheated? Have you ever been cheated on? That's a question I'm going to pose to all of you and to us today. Today I have my friends with me. I have
Miley.
Miley Cyrus, and then there's
Betty.
Betty with a good hair.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have my friends today and we're going to just have an open conversation about cheating, but we're going to do it differently. So we have like a small pool here of questions that we have put together. Then each of us is going just to pick a question and then we'll discuss it and know people's secrets and people's views on different things to do with cheating.
Yeah, we are letting the cat out of the what?
The bag.
The bag.
Yes, out of the bag.
Woo.
Yeah, so yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, and if you've not subscribed, how you do that? Clicking on the red button below this video, and asanteni sana for the people who are watching, and like, share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. So yeah, to win the kazi.
Can you stop someone from cheating? I think you can. You can. Need 50-50. I'm not sure, because I feel like if someone is cheating, ye mwenyewe ndo anaweza fanya aache kucheat. Yeah.
So
I don't feel like you can stop someone from cheating if the person is meant to cheat and the person will cheat.
okay.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
I also think you really cannot stop anyone from cheating because it's not you,
Yeah, it's there.
and you cannot control someone's actions. So unless they really decide on not cheating on you,
Yeah.
you can't stop some. I mean, you can change your behavior, probably thinking this is the reason why they're cheating on you.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
you can't stop someone from cheating.
Yeah, I also agree. I feel like if somebody wants to cheat, they will cheat, regardless of whether you're the most perfect girlfriend they have.
Oh no.
If they want to cheat,
They will cheat.
they will cheat. So you
Yeah.
cannot stop somebody from cheating.
Yeah. Let us know if you have a successful story of stopping someone from cheating.
Tell us, give us the tips.
It's going to be very good actually.
Please tell us.
Give us the steps.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be very, very interesting. So mine is, can you be in a relationship where the other person is cheating? Would you condone?
You're supposed to
cheating?
answer that first.
I'll say this. My answer is yes and no, and it's purely with maturity. I feel like the older I get, the more the things that bother me are just less, and I don't know whether it's the same for you, but I feel like the way I used to think critically, my critical thinking 5 years ago or 6 years ago is not the same.
Yeah.
I necessarily would not want to stay in a relationship where I am aware the other person is cheating.
Yes.
But I feel like also, if I was to be asked whether cheating is a deal breaker of some sort, no.
It's
And
for
I know
me, I
that's
think.
crazy.
It's for me, I think there are reasons as to why those people who stay in relationships, which their spouses are cheating, they have a reason as to why they stay there. Maybe kids.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not employed and you need to survive
Yeah.
there. You just need to stay there and survive. Or maybe what else? Maybe you're benefiting from that person. That's why you're going to stay there no matter what.
Yeah.
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 I I think it's a yes or no as well for me. Because let's just be honest, we all been at some point been stupid in love, and for the fact that you love someone, you feel like they could change.
Yeah.
So you keep on
Yes.
staying in that
Hoping.
relationship, hoping
Yeah.
they will change, and then you actually notice they're just serial cheaters, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
Yeah.
But because you're just stupid at that point, you keep saying, or maybe you start blaming yourself.
Yeah.
So that is how you end up staying. Those are for the people now who are like just in relationships.
Yeah.
What is cheating to you?
I feel like this should have been the first one.
Yeah, the definition
Of cheating. Yeah.
of cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating is wide, and it depends on people and their level of selfishness. On how you describe cheating. But for me, cheating is anything that means you are unfaithful or not loyal to your spouse or to your partner or to your boyfriend or to your girlfriend, be it physical or emotional. So whether it's flirting, whether it's deleting messages that you know are gonna cause harm or they're gonna bring problems to your spouse, that is cheating. Not only just sexual, but emotional.
I'll say it's something that you feel like it's wrong.
Deep down.
How do I say it?
It is not correct.
You feel like I'm doing this lakini. Is it right? You're already cheating.
Deep down, you know, you don't feel okay about it.
Interesting. I feel like most people for the longest time have always, especially those people who are very deep in their relationships, have always defined cheating in a physical sense. And people will always defend their partners and saying, at least hakulala na yeye. It's like it's not a must for you to think at that point. But so long as you are harboring some kind of emotions with someone else, who's not necessarily your significant other, it means it's wrong, as you're saying. Like it's not just sexual. You're entertaining another guy or another chick in your life in some sort of way that maybe you'll not even make out or anything, but even your conversations have a lot of emotion,
connection.
Exactly.
And you know, it's a gradual process. It starts from talking to talking every single day to getting deep into the conversations to getting physical. So it's a process.
Do you think it's heavy enough? Question within a question. If you find your partner cheating on you, teaching,
in what way? Physically,
emotionally, do you think you'll walk away? He didn't do anything physical. He was just like being very.
As for me, I feel like we are all humans. There are times I'm not saying I feel this way, but then there are times you just want to flirt with someone and feel like, for women, you just want to, maybe you're used to staying with your boyfriend like almost every time, so he amekuzoea, so he won't appreciate you even if you get a new hairstyle. He doesn't see it. He's so used to you, but that time that you get to text a friend, or maybe one of your guy friends texts you, hey, unaweza,
you look good, I know.
So you start texting the guy maybe, and then you're like, oh, hata wewe, I saw you where you looked nice.
Does it lead to ending a relationship?
Not really. Like, if I found my boyfriend flirting with someone, I'll feel bad, I'll question him and all that, but I don't think I'll leave. As for me, I don't think I'll leave. Because at times I feel like we're all humans, and so there are times where when you feel like your spouse is not looking at you the way you used to or something, and so like you just get a compliment from out there from someone, maybe just a close friend, and that's how you're going to grow the flirting thing, just by texting or anything, because kila time anaku appreciate. But I don't think I'll leave personally, because I don't feel it's wrong. I'll get hurt if I see it. So that's why you're not supposed to check your spouse's phones. Don't check them. Because at times you're just being human. So
and you'll find things you don't want to find.
You'll find things you don't want to find.
Also, I feel like you need to know your partner very well. You need to know, is this the person that gets from flirting to getting it physical? I mean, you know, there are different people. There's someone who's just going to talk and they're just flirtatious, just like that, and that's the end of it. So you really need to know your partner. Like, is this something I should be worried about, or is this just by the way? Because you also know you can do it. You know, you can also flirt with someone with no intentions
you just having fun.
You know. So, but it's good to address it and of course say that you do not appreciate the fact that they are flirting with someone. And you know, there's a thin line between complimenting and flirting with someone. So we need to know the difference.
So with complimenting, I'd like to ask you guys, like, would you feel offended or would you feel bad if your guy saw some chick, like maybe you're walking, but today amebeba, and then your guy akwambia, hey, sure.
Yes.
So how do you feel about it?
For me,
personally, I don't feel nothing. I'm just like, I'll just say kata minona imeweza.
yeah.
I won't fight because of that. How do you feel about something like that?
I feel even for me, it has happened to me severally. Like I have no problem with my boyfriend complimenting other people.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes other people wrap it too much in. You know, like I also don't want it to be a thing that it's only
You say it
as you
every
look at
time.
every single time you go to the mall.
Yeah.
But if he says it and you know, like, hey, that chick, even her makeup is popping,
Yeah.
or that
Yeah.
dress is nice. I mean,
Yeah.
if you get angry at such things, you'll die angry.
Okay. Have you ever cheated? And why? You told me.
No,
Don't forget. No.
Don't forget the summary. Oh, not the summary, but the definition of cheating.
Yeah. Kuchoma.
Hey, was it? Anyway, I don't want to lie. It's not like I've cheated. I haven't cheated sexually. Actually, when I'm dating, I just can't. I can't just get to that level with someone else. But texting, maybe doing other things. No, not physical
Physical,
things.
yeah.
Maybe meeting people.
Yeah, hanging out.
Yeah, hanging out. If that's cheating, yeah.
Yeah, but we just defined cheating. Yes, it is.
It is
But I think everyone has anyway.
I find it is, yeah.
Because you can't tell me you won't see anyone.
Yeah, and why did you cheat?
Why did? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very nice question.
Yeah.
It's for me. I cheated because I felt like we had issues with my boyfriend, or maybe the guy who I was seeing that time.
Yeah.
So we had issues, and so he wasn't talking to me. He's like, oh, you know what? Me, I've moved on. Blah blah blah. And then I'm like, okay, sawa. Me, I'm that chick who sticks. Me, if I love you, me, I'll stick
Yeah. Keeper.
to the end. Yeah. But now, so we just had issues, and then I found someone else who was
Willing. Me, I won't lie because I am here to offer knowledge to people and to offer guidance because I have lived also quite a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have cheated before, and for me, I think I've done all the definitions of cheating. I have cheated emotionally, I have cheated physically,
Yeah.
and I must say it's not something I'm proud of. But it happened.
Yeah.
It's a reality of
Yeah.
life, and I'm sure so many people have experiences of they've gone all the way, and sometimes it's a thin line between reason and excuse
Yes.
for cheating. But yeah, I have cheated emotionally and physically. I'll say the reason maybe, which is maybe an excuse, maybe a reason,
Yeah.
depending on who's watching and who's listening. I cheated because at the time I was unsure of my current relationship, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to be in the relationship. Well, many people would say, why would you cheat on somebody? Just leave. Sometimes it's not really a black and white kind of situation. Most of the times, you're at the door. You really are not sure whether you want to stay or to leave, and in that situation, somebody crops up and is talking to you, and you're hanging
Why does it
out, and
happen?
exactly, and then now you end
Yeah.
up cheating. Yeah, but I am not. I can tell you from experience, it's not something good, especially in a relationship. It takes you back so many steps in a relationship, especially when you cheat, and it's not advisable. I've done it. It has cost me a lot, and I don't think it's something I want to do in the future.
Of course I've cheated. Not physically. Like it didn't get to the physical aspect. But and the reason why, let me say the reason, and then I can tell what happened. So the reason is we had issues. You see, so at the point of you feel like this other person is not really appreciating you for what you are. So you sort of, and you rely on them.
Yes,
You are at that point,
Yeah.
you just want you know, to feel loved by this person you've given your all to, you know.
Exactly.
So it got to that point I wasn't feeling the vibe, you know, like I wasn't feeling appreciated. Then you even start having self-esteem issues. Then there's this guy that appears who is really appreciating you, you know?
And you're like,
you know,
mean.
exactly. Like the small things
Yeah.
that are not being appreciated here, you see that, oh, actually, this person is really like, and then they're like a good person. They're not even trying to take advantage of your situation.
Exactly.
You know?
They're just present.
Exactly.
At the right time.
Yeah. So it got to a point like this was a shoulder to lean on, you know?
Yeah.
So you'd find out, talk to him every single time, but it was too much work because I feel I'm the loyal type, you know?
Yeah. True.
So it was too much work. And even being at the loyal type, I don't know how to pretend. So you will see, there's something going on with Betty. So even this other person noticed and started questioning, like, are you sure this is not going on? Are you sure? So then it became overwhelming for me. So I had to come to a decision whereby, like you said, it's not black and white. Do you want to go? Do you want to stay? So I got to a point whereby I had to decide, do I continue with this or this? And the moment you find yourself with this other side, then probably it's time to leave this other side. So I ended before it got physical. So I ended it. No, like I ended this other one, not the potential one. I ended the previous.
Definitely won't leave the potential one.
Yes,
Have to go back.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. Have you ever like cheated in any way? Alafu ukajisema. You just feel the guilt in a kukula.
Mine is the other way around. Somebody cheated on me.
Oh,
Somebody I loved very much. He cheated on me. And because he loved me so much, he came to me and akajisema. Like, Milan, I did this. Unfortunately, I left him.
Because of that?
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
Because I was so in depth in that relationship, I had not done anything that warranted for him to cheat. I was so confused. I was like, we were not fighting. So when did you even cheat? Because we've been on such
And
good
did
terms.
he give you a reason as to why he did it?
There was not really a bulk reason. It was just I went to this party. This chick, I also knew the chick, but she was not a friend, but I knew her, and 1 and 2 led to 3, and I left. And for years, most people around me said the punishment did not fit the crime. But for me, I was like, people are like, at least alikuja akakwambia. But what the toll it took on me, I was like, I just don't want to do it. And for him, he felt, I'm sure he doesn't tell chicks anything, you know, because he was like, hey, I once made a decision that cost me. So mine was like that.
You cheat, never tell.
That's
Just
never
tell.
I also think, let me tell you,
Because it didn't last for long.
you guys fizzled.
Yeah.
Interesting. So all of us have never dissembled in real sense.
But no,
mimi nimejisema tu juu nimeshikwa. I'm just like fuck, nimeshikwa, so now
let me just say.
But I feel where you're coming from of not telling, because sometimes it does more damage to your partner than good. You might feel like you're taking out a log, like your boyfriend felt. It's selfish also. What you say, hey, let me just tell her so that I can feel good about myself. But you've shifted that log to someone else. And you shift that log from your shoulders to now mine. To now me, I'm thinking, oh, this chick you cheated on me with because she looks a certain way and you don't, or you know. So I feel I totally agree. You shouldn't cheat in the first place. Like
don't cheat.
But if you do, don't blow it up in your partner's face, because it does more harm than good.
And I feel like if you feel like you've gotten to a point of cheating, just walk away.
Or just
like
tell
stop
your
being
partner.
selfish. Stop being selfish, because you might think you're doing your partner a favor by not telling them, because probably you're so much in love, they rely on you. But in the long run, it's going to be more damage. What is the impact of cheating? This
That's
one
the perfect way to end it.
is cheating. especially if you are in a serious relationship with someone and you're looking to like have a future with someone and then they cheat, then it really has a very big impact on someone, be it a man, be it a woman. Actually, I have met men who cheating has had a very big impact on them, not only just women.
Yeah.
You know, a man, you crush his ego, you do everything on him that is bad.
True.
You get?
Yeah.
So I've met men who are not even able to move on because they were cheated on by someone they really loved and put so much work in. So if you're out there and you think you have something serious with someone,
Just
then
cheat.
don't cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, having been on both ends, the criminal in this group, because I have
Yeah.
been cheated on, and when I was cheated on for the very first time, I must say let me tell you, you get damaged.
Yes.
For me, the impact of cheating on both ends, one, I'll start with being cheated on, because that's what happened first in my life. I had never cheated before, but somebody cheated on me.
Yeah.
And I believe that's where my culture of cheating started. The cycle began there.
Yeah.
Because it made me, damaged people damage others.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah? And because somebody hurt me, I carried that load within my life and would take it out on people who had nothing to do with the hurt I went through. Yeah? So you become damaged and you look for other people. You don't necessarily look, but you just keep depositing these anger issues on other people.
Yeah.
On the side of cheating,
Yes.
I feel like, especially as you said, when you're in a serious relationship, and every relationship is serious, because if you're together, it should be like a pact that you've made. I can't explain how backward it takes a relationship when you cheat.
Yeah.
You know,
Zero.
the trust is broken and there's nothing as hard to build up as trust. Sometimes it's never recovered.
It's
Yeah.
never, baby.
Ever.
I think it's never.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
for a lifetime you become a suspect in your relationship.
Yeah,
When you
even
do something,
if
they're like,
something
we've been here
yeah,
before
yeah,
and I
yeah.
know what
Yeah.
you're about to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing, it inflicts such insecurities
Yeah.
to both parties, because as much as you're trying to recover from being the cheater, your partner doesn't believe in you. So you also stop believing in yourself. At some point you're like, by the way, maybe that's just how I'm meant to be. Maybe I'm just meant to be a bad person. So,
Yes.
and then the other person also has insecurities in terms of, if you went cheating once, I'm sure you'll do it
You
again.
do it again.
Yeah.
And I just have to bear with it and wait for you to do it again.
Yeah.
I may not know when or how, but I'm sure
it has to be.
it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So insecurities, a lot of damage is brought into the relationship, and I also feel you just carry through a chain, a generational curse of some sort.
Yes.
Yeah, of just pulling people into your mess that is not really necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also feel like you get disturbed emotionally. Like maybe you know there are those people who cheat and they don't say, and they really want to say it but they can't say it because they don't want to spoil the relationship, and then you'll find the person is depressed, but you'll never know why the person is depressed.
True.
Yeah.
The family is happy, everything is happy, but when you come to seeing the person alone, the person is very, very emotionally disturbed.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a very bad impact. I feel like that's a very bad impact.
Yeah.
That's why we get people have anxiety, people have mental illness,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
have depression
Yeah.
because of such stuff.
True.
Yeah.
So let me ask this: how do you move on
Yeah.
from a cheating experience?
Yeah.
Whether you've decided to call it quits or if you've decided to continue with the relationship.
I think for me, one, apart from communicating, if you've decided to stay even after the cheating,
Yeah.
you guys have to have candid conversations about why somebody cheated on you, and you have to be willing to listen. You see, that's the part.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to listen, not just here to respond.
Yeah.
To listen to why somebody chose to cheat on you.
Yeah.
If you choose to walk away, give yourself time. Because I've also realized that's how we start the damaging cycle.
Yeah.
You jump from one person
to another.
to another thinking that this person will offer me healing, so I move on. And then now, because cheating has different phases. Like for me, I went through the anger phase, I went through the rejection phase where I was feeling like it's because I was not good enough. It's because I did this. I was too perfect for this person.
Blaming
wanted me
yourself.
to be, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to give yourself time to go through all these motions and cycles of your emotion, so that by the next person, you have blurred out, like cleared out all the blur. Like you know, I was hurt. I dealt with it. I have forgiven this person, though I'll never forget. I have forgiven it, and that's that, you know. So I feel like acceptance is one. If you accept it, be willing to talk about it, and not just talk about it juju. In detail. And detail doesn't mean at where did you sleep with her, where, which location. No, it's emotional detail of
what has it done to you. You know,
and that's how you gauge whether somebody is actually sorry. Because even as they're talking about it, you're able to tell, is there any remorse? This guy is going to probably do it again next month. So you guys, let us know, what do you think about cheating? Have you cheated? And this video is not for you to victimize, but it's to probe something in you, for you to ask yourself, what are the impacts of what you've done to somebody, or what impacts did it have on you, if it has ever been done to you. And that was why I got these two ladies to come join me and talk about it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and we hope to do more.
It's been so much fun.
Thank you so much for joining me, and you're always welcome to my channel. And yes, subscribe guys, and you guys have subscribed, I am hoping. Subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video, or in my next video if I'm alone in that time. So thank you so much, you guys, for your time, and we love you. Bye.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Boom. Is this where we block the camera like?